Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. I'm gonna start a journal today. I'm actually going to finally make another journal. Okay, so this one is going to be my little book of prayers. I might kind of clean that up a little bit. Let's do that real quick. I got this the other day at my bookstore, or not my bookstore, my thrift store. Cost me, I think 50 cents is what it was that day. It wasn't more. They're normally 50 cents. This one's kind of coming apart, so wasn't too grubby, just a little. Okay, so I thought this was really cute, and this is going to be for me. So I needed a new little journal for myself to write in every day. I think this one's cute. It just has sweet little pictures in it. So I'll keep the whole book in there. Excuse me, I'm choked up. Alright, and then I wanted to put something on the back page, and I think I'll put one a little bit here, make it a pocket. So I dug out this really old Provocraft. I don't even know how old this is, but it is really super cute paper. And I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to put this on the back here. And then a little bit on the front, probably that heart. This is the fabric that I found that I'm going to do the spine with. I think that it will be cute along the edge. Okay, so we need to make the spine, and I think I'm only going to do a 1-inch spine. So, got my box here. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Oh boy, I don't really remember, but I think I can do the spine here. Well, I may have to do here because I remember now that I used to like put at least two together to make it sturdy enough. Can't remember. And I'm going to have to cut them with my ruler. I used to cut them with my big old guillotine trimmer, but I think I got rid of that. Whew, apparently I'm tired all of a sudden. It's 8 o'clock, good grief. I've had terrible fatigue since I had COVID. It does not go away. Last night I went in and I was sitting in my recliner watching TV with my hubby, and I fell asleep at about, he said I made it about not quite halfway through, and I fell asleep. I woke up about 3:45 in the morning. I was freezing. I didn't have a blanket or anything. I was so cold, and I went to bed. And then I woke up at 7. And I was laying there waiting for him to go take a shower. And then I was going to get in the shower. And I guess while I was waiting for him to get in the shower, I fell asleep. I'm going to use this. There's a dotted line here, and I'm going to use that line to cut my cut. I know I'm going to waste some on there, but at least I know I've got a straight line. Anyway, I fell asleep waiting for him to get out of the shower. And I woke up at 11 a.m. I don't understand what is wrong with me. Oh, I need to cut this one. That kind of wasted most of my day. And then I had to go into town, do some stuff. I had to go by the bank and sign a paper and at the store. I wanted a ledger book. Just a plain old, like kind of like those green things we use in junk journaling. Can't buy one in our town anymore. You can barely buy a notebook. It's ridiculous. might be big enough. Oh, that's not even an inch. Yeah. Did I cut that one an inch? No, that one's 1.25 inches. Well, maybe I should go 1.25 inches because I like that one. That inch just seems too small. 1.25 inches. I hope I remember what I'm doing right. But I do remember I glued at least, I think I glued 3 together. So I can't get those straight. I missed my guillotine trimmer. I had a big one, and I only used it for this because it got to where it wouldn't cut my scrapbook papers anymore. I used it for this, and it got like a spot in it where it wouldn't cut my paper. It was about at 11.5 inches or so. So it cut smaller papers, but it wouldn't cut 12 by 12. Okay. Let's see if I got those all 3 the same size. That one is. And that one is. Now I need to see exactly. This is almost 6. Just a hair. Let's measure it on my ruler. Or on my thing. Because it gives all the itty bitty measurements. Can't see. Right where it needs to be, right there. It shows 6 on here. Okay, we're going to go with 6. I'm going to get 2 out of one of these. I have to scoot it up because I can't. But I ended up just getting some loose leaf paper. I've got a binder here I can put it in. But I gotta have a ledger. I guess I'll make that work. This is not working so well. Is this the right size? Perfect. Okay. Well, I didn't need to cut all those after all. I'll save them for the next one. I like these little bitty ones. All right. Used my fabric tack for this. 3-in-1. I don't know what's in there. Actually, I think it's the one I got at Dollar Tree. I keep watching for more of that stuff. That's a good deal. But the Dollar Tree that's the nearest to me, that I go to the most often, they have nothing. They never have anything. They are pitiful. Okay, and then I probably better put the bookend pages on before I decide to. I better cut the book apart, shouldn't I? I'm remembering some things here. Getting ahead of myself on this. You guys are probably yelling at me going, "You're not ready for that yet. That's not what you should be doing yet." You gotta take that book apart. I guess I was putting off. Oh, come on, book. Come apart the way I like you to come apart. Oh, it's not going to because it's already coming apart the way I like it to. I think this is how I used to do it. Kind of just work with it until it it's coming apart though with the it's starting to work the way I like, but it is so fragile right there that it is tearing right there too. It's tearing right there. There. All right. I don't know if I can get that saved. I hope so. Gotta figure out where I can get those staples out at. I can't grab my little tools down here. Forgot I needed those. I think, no, that's not the ones I liked. That's not where is it? Little bitty one. Uh-oh. There's a little bitty pair that we used, and we used them to get my, I had to take my date earring out to get my MRI on my head, and I used those, and they're not back in my bag. I guess I'll just have to use those. And I have never got me another one again to use. I mean, I've never got me a new earring. And it broke when we took it out. It was the one I got that they pierced my ear with. I'd had it in there for like 3.5 years. Usually I can push those right through, and they're not coming through. So I need to order me an earring. But other things just keep coming up to I gotta get. So I hope my hole doesn't close in, because that was awful when I got that done. It's a long healing time, but once it healed, it was fine. All right. So then I think I cut this down the center. I think that's what I do. I'm trying to remember what it is I do. Clean that up there. wonder if I should put like some blue tape over that or something. Oh, geez, my heat gun just turned on. Goodness, I reached down to get my tape and I must have hit my heat gun. I don't know if this is a mistake or if it's a good idea, but I'm going to try it because this is like completely, it's coming apart there. Let me get my bone folder here. Since this is for me, if it's a mistake, it's okay. You know, it's going to take me a while to remember exactly how I used to do things. And I learned with every single book that I made, I felt like I learned more and more and more. And so it's going to take me a while to get back into this because it's been, goodness, it's probably been 2 years since I made a book. I hope that's not, oh, that's probably too far over. Probably need to cut this down. I did not think of that. Probably don't want it that far over. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Because I doubt I'll go that far over with the fabric. So on the next one I'll go closer to the spine. Oh, I'm going to have to on that. I'm messing that all up. All kinds of up. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay, so this one I'll do like this. Well, mistake number one. Probably number 5 or 6. Truth be told, I just don't know it. At least it was on the back cover. Okay. Now I'm gonna see if I can do this a little more gently than I was a minute ago. And you know, I'm going to put that paper over this so I can cut that down because my paper is going to cover that. Okay, that will work. Except for now, it's not going to stick there. Me and my escapades. Okay, got that done. Now, I think I need to put the paper down now because I want the fabric to go over the edge of the paper. So I think I should do that now. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue. Glue there because which way is up? This way is up. Cut the top of that off a little bit. I didn't get it all the way up there, and now it's need to glue that all the way to the edge. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, that looks so good. I have to trim that up, but I'm going to get that glue. It's not quite dry, and so I'm just kind of hacking at it there. Now, let's make my pocket to be about 3.5 by 2.5. So I'm going to get my little trimmer out. So I want 3.5 that way, 2.5. Oops, I can't put that on there. I will save that for a tag or something. Let's see. I couldn't get the whole heart if I did it 3.5 by 2.5, but I can. It's a little bit bigger than I said, but that fits. I'll cut off just a little bit off the bottom. I didn't want to cut into those little stitched hearts. That's okay like that. I like that. But I'll save these, and that will show up back in the book somewhere. Sorry, I gotta readjust how I'm sitting. I was thinking about rounding the corners, but I don't think I will. I will go ahead and ink though. I think I will use gray ink. No, I'm probably going to go with kind of shabby in this book, so we'll use the brown. It's probably where I will end up going with flowers and quilty things and shabby, and that's not the right ink pad. Or dauber, or whatever I'm trying to say. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. You know, maybe I should put a little thumb hole there. And the right punch in my drawer here. That one will do. Alright. I'm going to put it off center so that I don't punch into that heart. I think about right there would be good. Alright. I'm not going to worry about making anything to go in it right now. I will do that later when I'm actually in the book working. But I want to make sure I got it done. And I'm going to move it over a little bit. Alright, now, if I could remember how to do this, it'll be good. Let's set the book aside. I never did look. How old is this book? It is from 1982. Okay. Okay. Oh, I gotta trim this up, don't I? I don't know what is going on. I'm getting a lot of comments on some posts, but I haven't posted anywhere today, so I don't know what's happening. I have been so busy today, I haven't had time to be online. My computer is going nuts. And I can't turn it down because my husband is kind of sick right now. I told him he can't talk. He had 6 teeth pulled today, and he is miserable. I said, if you need me, you send me a message in Messenger, and it will show on my computer. And I'll know that you need me. So if I turn that off and I miss him sending me a message, then that won't be good. But I didn't expect it to blow up like it's blowing up. I don't know what's going on because I haven't posted anything today. I don't know what it's all about. This is kind of crazy. Alright, so those are right side up. Yeah, and I have a piece of cardboard here. Oh, there it is. It got hid. It's not quite even, is it? It's okay. That would go in there. But I need to make a strip of fabric, don't I? Okay, I'm going to turn these over like this. And you want them to be about right that, don't you? Alright, so I hate getting fabric tack on my hands. Ugh. Okay. So then what I need to do is decide where I want this fabric cut, right? That needs to be, oh well. It's just that one end. I cannot use that then. Okay, I like it to be about right there. And I don't want it to go over the title, so about right there, I think. Where's my fabric scissors? It's going to be hard to do upside down. Alright. I'm just going to do the whole amount and then set this off to the side. Okay. Oh, I got strings here. Okay. So is this end? No, this end's all wrinkled too. Okay, so how I'll fix that is I will do this. Because I don't want to go in the other room where the iron is. I'm not in the mood for that. So then I'll have to decide, okay, I'm going to go like this. And then come back around, because I like to do like around. And then come back down. I like to go over just a little bit. Right there. And cut it there. Okay, I hope I'm remembering this right. Maybe I should have went live and y'all could have told me, walk me through it. You could have said, no, you're not remembering that right. You're about to make a big boo-boo. That is not how you do that. And you know, there's probably all kinds of new ways I could be doing this. I know there's a class I want to take. I just haven't been able to do it. Oh, I can't remember whose class it is. You guys will be able to tell me, I'm sure. But it's about making a rounded hollow spine or something like that. But I just haven't been able to do it. It's not been in the budget. The budget's really tight. Because my husband's got to have surgery, and so it's really tight right now. Okay, so I like to start right here. I feel like something's wrong. What am I not doing right? Oh, let me think. Is there something else I need to do? Can't think of anything. I think I usually do this. Lay it out. And then put this on top of it. I usually do that first. I think that's what I do. I need this, but I think I want my big one. No. Maybe I want and my bone folder to get down in the crease. Okay, here goes. It's a little bitty golden book that cost me 50 cents if I do it wrong, and a little bit of fabric, and a piece of paper that's like 15 years old. It's not a big deal if I mess it up, is it? No. Oops, I put glue all the way to the bottom. I didn't mean to do that. It's all good, right? If I mess it up, oh boy, I about did just mess it up. Holy cow, come on, let's stay where we're supposed to be. Come on. Stay there. Oh, I don't have that covered up. I gotta, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I thought I had it covered. Oh. Well, this isn't going like I thought it would. I kind of think I need a little bit wider piece of fabric because that darn blue tape I put on here. Oh, I got it covered now. Alright, here we go. I don't have it. Alright, maybe I got it covered. Now look at you. You're not playing right here. Stay where you're supposed to be. I don't have it covered very well. Y'all, I'm getting another piece of fabric because that is just not cut right. I need a bigger one because I gotta cover that. That can't be right. Nope, 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 nope. My first book back is not going to be wrong. I mean, it can be a little wrong, but it's not going to be having that blue tape showing. No. Okay, so I'm going to just put this on here like this. Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. It's got to be like this. Okay. I'm just going to put this on here. And I'm going to cut about right there. Now let that dry. I can use that, I hope, or it might get too stiff. I don't know. Where'd my cut go? I didn't cut good enough. Oh my goodness. Okay. Although I don't think that's a very straight cut though. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Oh, let's do this again. All right. Oh, that's the, is that, this is the bigger one, right? This one has the salvage on it. Seriously? What did I do? How did I get the salvage? Have mercy. Seriously? Is it still wide enough? Yes, that is good. Okay. So it's got to go here and around to here. And I'm going to cut it right there. Oh, it's bent over. I don't know. What's going on here? Okay. Now we're going to glue it this time. Yes, we are. Well, that's not very straight. This fabric is not very straight, darn it. Oh, me and my struggles. here we go. Here we go. This is going to come down here, and I'll straighten that out as I glue it down. We're going to get it this time. I hope my glue didn't just dry up because I never put the cap back on it. Oh, goodness. Very tight on there. Oh, this is not very good. I got too far apart there. Yeah, that's going to take me a while. I won't be selling books for a while, because I got to get it down pat again. I got to get it to where I think they're good enough. This isn't. It's kind of sloppy. But I think it takes a while. I really wish this... See, that is just too far away, and I don't think I can. Maybe I can. It needs to be a little ways, but that was just too far. And it was making it not... Oh, and look at my glue coming through my fabric. Oh, wow. I am so glad this is my journal. I will still write in it. It won't bother me to write in it, but I couldn't, you know, give this to anybody. I wouldn't even give it to anybody, let alone sell it. Not that anyone would buy it if I tried, but I wouldn't even try. Too many mistakes. But we're going to make it all the way through, because this is going to be my, you know, how do I do that again? What do I do? Get that cut very straight. It's going to show up. And the, you know, and the blue is going to show up through my fabric. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm really wishing I had not put this blue on here. And look, I'm going to take it off. I'm really wishing I had not done that. I'm gonna do this again. I am. I'm just too much of a... When it comes to making these, I want them right, and that just isn't gonna work. That was a very, very bad idea. And I wondered when I did it, but I did it anyway. Alright, so let's get this back together here. And this strip will work. So the third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm. If you're still with me, bless you. Thank you. Thank you if you're still with me. I'm like, I'm surprised. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so this one will work. I think taking that tape off there will really help me a lot. Alright, here we go, people. Here we go. Let's do this. That's right side up. That's very important to know too, right? Okay. So we gotta down here a little ways. And right there. And right there. Make sure they're even there. All right, here we go. Third time. I think this will work much better. Okay. Oh, I got that too long. I got that too long. I don't know how I did that. But I did it, didn't I? Okay, there we go. Now, sorry, I need to get where you can see me. I had it pulled too close to me. I don't ever mind like sharing my big boo-boos on here because we all do it. Editing them out doesn't mean we don't. Well, I don't know how to edit out, so couldn't edit it out. But still, we all make them. And it's good to share them because maybe you'll see a way, like maybe if you do something like I did, you'll see a way to fix it when you do it. And be like, oh, that crazy lady on YouTube did this and she fixed it this way. Or you might be getting ready to make one and you'll be like, nope, don't do that because she did that. It didn't work for her. You know, I just figure we can share things and learn from each other. Because we all make them. Especially when we're learning these things. I had gotten to where I really knew how to do this really good, and I took so much time off from doing it. I had some family issues going on that just very traumatic things. They're still going on, but I've learned how to, I've really been learning. There's some therapy and stuff. But the things we've been through have been, I won't go there. But it's been a very 2020 was very traumatic, very like, whoa, what is going on? It had nothing to do with COVID. It was very difficult. So I had to quit. I just couldn't do it. So anyway, I'm back. I'm trying. I'm doing the things I love. This is relaxing for me, and I shouldn't have stopped doing it, but this is what I should have kept doing. But when you're in the midst of something like that, you don't know what you're supposed to do. It's just kind of turned upside down. Anyway, I figured it out. This little book is going to help me. Alright, now, look, I got this off. So that's something I got to remember to make sure I'm doing is that I am keeping, oh, I got it figured out. Good. Gotta make sure that I'm keeping that fabric straight all the way down so that it meets up on the back side. And I did a better job this time of smoothing my fabric tack so I don't have big rings of fabric, or of glue showing through, because this fabric, the glue was showing through. And it's still kind of discoloring the fabric, but it's not these big rings of fabric. Or, why can't I get that out right? It's not big rings of glue. I need to bend this. See, I like doing it this way because now my book pages don't have to be cut off or anything. So they fit in there right when you do it the way that I just did it. I like that. Alright. So now we'll bring this up. Oh, I got a big glob of glue there. That's not glued down. I really like that end paper. I wasn't sure if I would like that with the fabric, but I thought the last page of the book, I'll show you in just a minute, I thought it looked really good with the last page of the book. There was another one I thought looked even better with the last page of the book, but it really clashed with this fabric. So. Alright. Oops, I could put my lid on it. Okay, so here's the last page of the book. She's got a quilt on, and I thought it looked good with the quilty look. So that is the first video of my new little journal that I'm making. I think this is going to be fun. I'm so happy to finally be making a journal. Yay! And thank you so much if you watched the whole video. I know it was kind of a crazy one. I couldn't get that right, but I finally did it. Yay! I'm glad I stuck with it and didn't give up, because I was about ready to chuck it and you'd never see this video. So, okay. Have a good day. See you soon. Bye.